Alright, we got a Galveston Les Paul style guitar. This one is their clear acrylic, so it's a transparent body, as you can see right through it. Galveston guitars were made out of, I believe it was Korea, or probably Taiwan. One of the two seems to be where most of the guitars are made. They're not a bad guitar for the money. These ones retailed right around $300 to $400, depending on where you looked. And now on the used end, they're right around $300. And they are pretty cool. This one here is probably about 15 years old. I've had it. And they're definitely a novelty guitar. If you're a serious player where it's all about tone and clean sound, obviously you're not buying a $300 guitar anyway. And there's been some, this isn't the first time that they ever made an acrylic guitar. Samick made one years ago, Greco, and those are more in the 70s, early 80s era. And they'll run you $700 and up. And the biggest difference is they have a lot better electronics in them. One thing you gotta consider is their weight. Put it in perspective. This is an Aria Pro, made out of Japan, early 80s. Relatively same size body. The Aria weighs just under 7.5 pounds, where the acrylic or the lucite guitar weighs just under 11 pounds. So they are considerably heavier. But we'll hook it up. We'll kind of give you a sample. I'm going to run it through this Yamaha J85 twin 12 amp. And we'll give you a little kind of rundown on it. It does have your standard kind of Les Paul control setup. You have a 3-way switch, bridge, neck, and combined. 4 knobs. That's a volume for each pickup and a tone volume or tone knob for each pickup. The electronics aren't too bad. They're what you'd expect out of a $300 guitar. So there is a little noise, but if you're running it through distortion pedals and other effects, it's not going to bother you. And one thing with the availability of used parts and good used parts for cheap, you can upgrade the pickups really easy on this and greatly improve the guitar. Okay, we got the EQ pretty much just at 5 on the bass, middle, and treble. I got the bright on 5, distortion is off, and reverb is completely off also. We'll start out. This is the rhythm pickup and the bridge pickup. So the overall, tone isn't bad. Frets are a little larger. Then a lot of your Strats will have a flatter fret, which isn't always a bad thing. Action can be set up. It's tunable. You got adjustments on your bridge just like you would on any other Les Paul. You can hear a little bit of static possibly coming through the video. And that's a little bit what I was talking about, noisy pots and noisy pickups when you get into your cheaper stuff. But again, if you're running it through, if we turn up the reverb, it's not too bad. The distortion on this amp isn't really fuzzy like you would with the modern distortion pedal, but and that's all in the neck or the bridge position. In the neck position, it is a little bassier of a sound. But yeah, if you're looking for a Lucite guitar, I would definitely buy something like this that's a little cheaper and spend the extra money upgrading the electronics. New pots, new pickups, and you'll have a very good guitar cheaper than you can buy a more expensive one. So yeah, this is a Galveston. This is the Les Paul style. They also made a Strat style, a Telecaster style, a Flying V, and also they had a line of basses that were acrylic. They had a Flying V style and a Fender style. But yeah, they're fun. They are, like I said, they are heavy, but they're definitely a conversation piece. Even if you got multiple guitars and you have one of these hanging on your wall, you could have a 68 Gibson and then this hanging next to it, and this is going to draw the attention just because it's different.